Last year at States, these two girls' basketball teams found themselves rooting for each other. Last week, they were playing against each other. They were at States together last year in different divisions. Kearney was a winner then. This year, as defending Class B champs, they were 7-2, with both losses coming outside the section.
We're getting closer to where we want to be, but we really just want to be firing on all cylinders in February.
This is a good measure, don't you think, against Gates?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Gates lost a few players from last year's team. That was great. They were incredible. We did a lot of cheering for them in the state tournament. But Sierra Dillard is like having 3 good players. She's a handful.
As true as that is, Gates Chili was stripped of another All-Greater Rochester player by Section 5 when it ruled that Deonna Johnson had exhausted her eligibility for having played a half dozen games at Aquinas as an 8th grader and then repeating the grade after transferring. It was a cruel blow for both player and team.
You've got to move on from these things. You can't dwell on them. She got a full ride. You know, there's a lot of positive things going on for her. So she's great. She's at every practice. She's there cheering us on. We've moved on. You have to move on.
Deonna has still earned a scholarship at Davidson for next year and is now serving as the team manager for the Spartans this season.
You know, I'm here to do whatever they need me to do and have fun doing it.
It's been a tough year. I mean, having your senior season taken away, that's awfully rough.
Yeah, it's been tough, but I mean, I've got the coaches, my family, and the girls, so, you know, they've been helping me get through it.
Without Johnson, Gates Chili is diminished and got behind Kearney early. The Kings came out red hot, none better than sophomore Rosa Graham. A steal and an end-to-end drive produced the first bucket. Graham then nailed a three-pointer, assisted on a three-pointer by Emanuela Adoka, and then off a lead pass from Sheila Hawks, drained along 2. Rose had 7 points in that first quarter, and Kearney a 20-8 lead.
But how important is it against a good team to get a good start like that on your home court?
Really important. I mean, we come out, our coach tells us we're down by 20. As soon as we come out, we're down by 20. So we play as if we're down by 20. We count it down 18, down 15, all that.
In the second quarter, Sierra Dillard, who was blanked in the first quarter, caught fire for Gates, assisting on a three-pointer by fellow senior Samantha Heiler, and scoring her first 6 points of the contest, including a three-pointer.
I took a couple of shots and weren't falling. Luckily, my teammates stepped up to the plate and they started hitting shots, so I started fighting them. As soon as the defense readjusted, started going out on the shooters, I found my range and I found my drive in the second quarter, which transferred over to the second half.
Dillard, with the look-away pass to Jessica Oshel, brought Gates back to within 8 by intermission.
Girls, we are right there. We are so close to turning the corner. All right? The minute you turn that corner, they're going to start to panic. I'm telling you, there's already some panic. They're like, oh my God, they're catching up. They're already freaking out. And if they stop hitting what they're hitting, because they're shooting probably about 60-70% from the threes right now, we'll be okay. Offensively, we are doing okay with ball movement. However, sometimes we're hiding a little bit too much. I don't like these big rainbow passes.
To the middle, if this girl dropped down, I'm to the middle, I'm driving this way.
Because you're getting a shot right here. Yes. Okay? Does everybody understand that? All right, girls, let's go out and get shots. It's not really.
But Kearney came out and scored the first 7 points of the second half. Hawks hit a three-pointer to get things going, and Graham got another basket. She wound up with a team-high 14. Hawks again, this time with the bullet pass to Adoka, the Kings opened up a 16-point lead. Down 45-31 after 3 quarters, Gates Chili still had a run left in it. Heiler nailed the three-pointer and got the Spartans to within 9 with 6:16 left in the game.
A big shot in the fourth quarter that brought the game down to 9 points. At that point, you're thinking, man, we could still pull this out, maybe?
Yeah, well, I thought throughout the whole game we could pull it out, you know. It was a good game, and I'm proud of how the team played.
Dillard, with a steal, broke clear along with Adriana Rutledge and cut the Kearney lead to just 5 with 2 minutes left.
When I got that steal, we were, scrambling and scrambling. I knew she was either going to try to set a charge on me or come up and guard me. So Adriana had her hands ready. She caught the ball. She finished.
But they got no closer as Kearney closed out the contest from the free throw line.
When we got the lead, I think we relaxed and started taking our time, and they came back from that, and the game got close. But we came back in the huddle, talked to each other, and we said, we got this.
53-48 was the final. Bishop Kearney with a significant victory in a battle of defending sectional champions.